Fellow Ugandans, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to make a brief broadcast about a very serious, urgent, and important matter. This relates to Makerere University. Under the leadership of Dictator Museveni. Unfortunately, it's not good news. All of you would recall that when Makerere was established in 1922, it was the third best university in Africa, second only to Alexandria in Egypt and Cape Town in South Africa. I would hate to say what ranking it is now. In 1963, it became the University of East Africa. And again, its ranking was at the top. And in world ranking, it was in the top 30 universities of the world, and definitely in the top 5 in Africa. Currently, the world ranking is about 600. This is a shame. Dictator Museveni has done everything possible to downgrade Makerere. First, by thinking that establishing other universities meant that Makerere had to be neglected. When this didn't work, he tried physical, emotional, psychological, and educational destruction of this formerly very prestigious institution. Lecturers are harassed. Lecturers are not free to speak. Lecturers are not free to do research in a proper academic environment. Lecturers are not paid on time. Students are not taken care of. There was a time when Makerere University students were the pride of all Africa, in facilities, in welfare, in academic excellence, and other extracurricular activities. Now the students do not have food. The halls of residence are neglected, and Dictator Museveni continues on his path of privatization, which literally should be translated as theft and acquisition, so that the students of Makerere University become slaves. When a president stops funding the young generation, when a president wants to stop funding research, when a president curtails internships in every discipline, internships are part and parcel of proper training and qualification. If these interns are not well looked after, if these interns are not fed, if these interns are not paid, how can they perform? How can they be the leaders of tomorrow? You'd recall that recently, Dictator Museveni announced, or his government announced, but nothing is announced without his approval, that Uganda is going to import 90 professors from a certain West African country. This would not be a problem if it was meant in good faith and in expanding the university capabilities. But no, this is to deny Ugandans the opportunity to excel. This is to subjugate Ugandans and import labor, which at the moment is not needed. This is to stop young aspirants from working hard because there will be no position. They've been taken by foreigners. Uganda by now should be exporting professors, not importing professors. However, Dictator Yoweri Museveni continues day by day to destroy this very prestigious and fundamental institution to the country. Not only has he destroyed the infrastructure at Makerere, he continues to attempt to grab the land of the university. This is appalling. This is deplorable. This is totally unacceptable. I would call upon all Ugandans, young and old, to come up with a loud voice to defend Makerere, to defend the students, the young leaders of this nation, so that they can be educated properly and be able to contribute and take over the running of this country in the near future. Many of you may not know that currently the anthem of Makerere has got this phrase or line: "We build for the future, the greater Makerere." Maybe Dictator Yoweri Museveni does not know this. By destroying the institution, by starving both the students and the lecturers, you cannot build for the future. You cannot build for the greater Makerere. Ladies and gentlemen, we must all stand up and condemn the way this government has run Makerere and other institutions of higher learning. And this is the time to take action. This is the time to object. This is the time to get rid of Dictator Yoweri Museveni, so that we can again stand proud of Makerere University. For God and my country.